Hi, I'm Tejas from Stella Astra, and welcome to today's video discussing nature versus nurture debate in developmental psychology. Nature versus nurture was a term coined in 1800 by Sir Francis Galton. Essentially, nature versus nurture describes the argument within the literature of developmental psychology, which is divided. One side of the coin argues that it's only nature, it's only genes, it's only what you uh, inherit from your parents that dictates how you're going to develop throughout your life. Whereas nurture argues that environmental factors play a huge role in the way you're going to develop throughout your life. A foundational piece of literature supporting the argument that it's nature, it is in fact the genes that you inherit that impact your development throughout your life, is the Minnesota study of twins from 1979, which was a study done on 56 pairs of monozygotic twins. When an egg is fertilized by sperm, it turns into a zygote. Monozygotic twins are born from one egg that in turn split into two different embryos. Monozygotic twins, they are a carbon copy of genes. They have the exact same genetic makeup. And that's why it's so important to study monozygotic twins when you're trying to argue that it's only genes that impact your growth and development throughout your life. In 1979, in Minnesota University, a researcher argued that set of twins that are groomed in different environments, that have been brought up in different environments for a long period of time, will have similar traits because it is in fact genes that impact an individual's development. Minnesota study looked at 56 pairs of twins that were reared apart over 30 years on an average and found that their IQ was not different, that their IQ levels were quite similar despite being raised in different environments for a long period of time, and concluded that IQ is a genetic trait and cannot or is not influenced too much by nature or the environment that an individual grows in. This argument, while promising, while quite robust, and while carried out through standardized measures, isn't all encompassing. There's a lot of flaws in this design, and there were a lot of flaws in this study that I will talk about in later videos. However, Minnesota study of twins from 1979 is an important part of literature within developmental psychology, which pushes the argument that genes are the most important part of an individual's growth. Do you agree with this? Do you think, on the basis of everything that I've talked about today, that it is in fact just your genes? If an individual is born with a certain set of genes, they can't change, they can't improve, they can't grow. Their genes are the only thing that matter. Put your thoughts in the comments below. And for more videos discussing nature versus nurture, follow along. This is part one of a three-part series that I'll be posting in the coming weeks. Thank you. Follow along for more videos and updates.